know this kind of has nothing to do with this video, but I just wanted to let you guys know that 3DS is back. And when I say 3DS is back, I really mean Street Passing. Street Passing is back. And I just wanted to take the time to say that all you have to do is have a hacked 3DS and you can take advantage of Street Passing again, but online. And that is so cool. Yeah, I made a video about it. I think I uploaded it yesterday, so hopefully I uploaded it yesterday, but yeah, check that out. It should be a short, so check that out if you are interested in that. Forgot to turn my light off too. Whoops. What is up, you guys? Welcome to the collective. My name is Furman, and in this video we are clearly talking about Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door. I mean, I could sing praises about this game for days from how good this game is. I absolutely love it, and it has quickly become one of my favorite games, one of my favorite Paper Marios, if not honestly my favorite Paper Mario, and one of my favorite games of 2024. But before we get started with that, don't forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content just like this. Alright, let's get into the video. So obviously Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door has finally released on the Nintendo Switch, and honestly it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, the game is just one of the best looking Nintendo Switch games ever, and it has so much charm. It has so much character. Like, each and every NPC in the game is it just feels so incredibly unique and different to each other. It doesn't feel like, you know, the world is just a bunch of cookie cutter NPCs and, you know, blah blah blah. It really does not feel like that. Now, this video might seem a little bit all over the place, but it's mostly because I wanted to just kind of give my first thoughts of it. You know, I wanted to give you guys my initial thoughts about the game and how I've been liking it. Now, I have a confession to make. I did not play Paper Mario and the 1,000-Year Door on the GameCube, although I do own it. As you can see back there, I do own the game, so you know I'm not too far gone. But I didn't play it on the GameCube. For some reason, I just wasn't really too into RPGs back then as much as I thought I was, so it just never really came up on my radar. It was something that I was just not really interested in back then, which is just insane to say. But you know, when I became a collector, I heard about it, and I heard it was one of the best ones, if not the best Paper Mario game ever made. So I had to get it, and you know, I bought it and I played it a little bit, and I wasn't really super interested in it, honestly. But you know, a few months after that, basically, like, I ended up finding out that we were getting a remake, so I was like, holy crap, well, I guess I'm not gonna play it. I'll just wait for the remake. And oh boy, I am so glad that I did that. Now, for a lot of you tech nerds, you know, I do love tech and I love specs and all that good stuff. And yeah, from what I've heard, I think it's running like 720p undocked and 900p docked, which, you know, you might think sounds really low, and it does. It sounds pretty horrible for today's standards. But this game is absolutely gorgeous. I mean, it is such a beautiful game, like seriously. And also it does run at 30 frames per second, which is unfortunate, but honestly, I don't know, like, I kind of feel like I sound like a hypocrite when it comes to this, because I definitely would prefer 60 to 90 frames or more. But in this case, it doesn't look bad on the game. Like, it runs really good. It runs well and it looks beautiful, and it almost gives it kind of like a cinematic look. So I don't know, it's kind of like a case by case type of situation. But for this case, I actually don't really mind it at all. I think it looks pretty good. I don't know, you guys will have to tell me about that one. But for the most part, I have been enjoying it, and it has not bothered me at all. Now, as I had already mentioned, and I've already made a couple of shorts talking about this, guys, the NPCs are god tier. And this is one thing that the GameCube era just got done, like, just got so well. Their dialogue is so good. I mean, you have literally a Toad that gets so pissed at Mario that calls him an idiot. Like, this would never happen in today's day. Like, that would never be put in any Mario game today if it wasn't for the fact that this is a remake and they had to be faithful to it. But I'm pretty sure there was probably some debates and they probably wanted to take it out. But I'm so glad that they didn't. And, you know, kudos on them, because this is exactly what games need, honestly. They need character. Like, not every Mario game needs to be filled with happy-go-lucky people. Like, that just doesn't make sense. That's unrealistic.
Oh my god! Wow!
But when you add characters with attitude and all that, like, it just adds more charm to it, and it makes the game so much more realistic and more fun too. I believe I did the first stage, and I think I got a little bit of the second stage down or whatever. I'm in the nice little woods area where there's like a gigantic tree. That's where I'm at right now, and honestly, so far, I love the game's simplistic nature. Like, let's talk about the HP and the damage. There is two types of RPGs, and really JRPGs. There is RPGs like Paper Mario, which, you know, Mario starts off with 10 HP, 10 hit points. That's all he gets. And every time you level up, you can get 5 more, or you can get like different points, like more flower points or more badge points or whatever. I think that is what it's called. So there's games like that where, you know, they do 1 or 2 damage. And then there is games like this, where basically, I mean, you start off with like 1,000 HP, and by the time you're done, you have 3 million health, and the bosses typically have like 1 trillion hit points and all that. Like, it is just, it can be insane. And sometimes, honestly, I think it is kind of pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, it is pretty awesome when you have a boss that's like 1 billion health. Like, that is insane, but it is cool. But, you know, dialing it back in, I do like the fact that Paper Mario is like that, where, you know, you're really only doing 1 or 2 damage starting out. Like, I think I've been playing it for like 4 or 5 hours, and Mario still does like 1 damage. Like, I just leveled up my Goombella, and so now she's doing 2 damage now. Like, holy crap, she's a freaking tank now. But yeah, I do appreciate the fact that this game is just very insanely simplistic in nature. Like, the level traversal is very simple. You know, you get little things like turning into a paper plane, which is just so genius. And I think there's like a paper boat thing that you can turn into, but I haven't unlocked that yet. But yeah, like, one of the powers, which is kind of funny because it's like a curse, like Mario gets cursed and he's able to do these abilities. And one of those, just like the paper plane, was also being able to like fold yourself sideways and like squeeze into tighter places. And I just love that. I absolutely love the fact that this game is extremely unique, and it like tries very hard to be simple, but like, you know, really cool and really interesting ways to like traverse the land. And also in the battles too. Like, I love the fact that it's very simple. You know, you got your regular jump attack, which is, you know, obviously you're Mario, you gotta jump. So there's that, and then there's your hammer. And then, you know, Goombella does her little head bonk thing where she basically head butts you, like a flying headbutt, I guess. And then you get the little Koopa Troopa, and he's all emo looking. He's like depressed and looks sad, but he just hits you with a shell, and it's super simple. It's not complicated. And this is where this game excels. Like, it's not a complicated game. It's not super hard. It's not annoying. And that's really where Paper Mario on the Switch failed. I don't know if you guys ever played that game, but Paper Mario Origami King, I think that's what it's called. It tried to do this weird rotary system of battle, and it was so stupid. And this is exactly what always annoys me when it comes to Nintendo. Is like, sometimes they'll try to innovate, and it's really cool that they do that, but sometimes it's just too much. It is just way too much. Like, sometimes it would just be nice if it was just a classic RPG. Like, you're here for the story mode and you're here for turn-based battles. That's all I want. I don't want anything else. I don't want no rotary dial system of battle where you gotta line up all the spots, and if you miss one, your attack doesn't fully go through, and you... No, like, we don't need any of that. We don't need any of that. Innovate in a different way, okay? Just don't do that. Yeah, so far I have been having a blast with this game, and I'm like literally addicted to it. Like, I absolutely love playing this thing, and I can't wait to get to the end. And honestly, you know what, when I beat this game, I'll probably go and play the GameCube version just so I can compare and contrast and, you know, see the differences, see if they've really made it look that much better, because it really does look gorgeous. Like, as far as the Nintendo Switch games that are the prettiest games, you know, obviously like Luigi's Mansion 3 is like high up there. I think it's like in first place, or was in first place, because now clearly Paper Mario and the Thousand-Year Door is definitely taking the cake. I mean, that game is just gorgeous. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and honestly, if you guys have been playing Paper Mario, you guys gotta let me know in the comments section. Let me know what your favorite thing about this game is. Let me know whether you like it or whether you're on the fence about it. Let me know. And as always guys, do not forget to like this video, share this video, and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content just like this. I got lost with my fingers there, but you get the gist. Alright guys, we will see you guys on the next video. Peace! If you guys didn't know, for 30 silver points, you can get the original cover for Paper Mario, you know, the GameCube cover, but for the Switch version. So you should do that. All you gotta do is print it out and cut it out. Yeah, you should definitely do that. Alright. Peace.